Hey everybody, welcome back to Waxy Brown's Flower Power Hour on KKID 92.9 out here in the Grozarks doing anything. So we got Rachel from Weed, Weather, and Whatever on the line. Ray, what's going on?
What's going on, guys?
Our little ray of sunshine out there in Kansas City, Missouri. Man, I'll tell you what, today was the day when you talk about weather, and you know what I'm saying? And yesterday too.
It's been nuts, man.
Yeah.
I'll take the 65 degrees, but I'm not excited for what else is coming.
Right. Hey, we're bringing on another superstar. We got Canna Convict Project on the line. Who do I have here?
Hey, it's Chris. How y'all doing today?
Good, Chris. We got Chris and Ray on the line. What's been going on out in Canna Convict Project's world?
Well, this just a couple days before Valentine's Day, we did a signing event with Best May Wellness at their Valentine's party, and we gathered a bunch more signatures for Trevor Saller, for the pending clemency of Trevor Saller. We're going to send him to the governor. We've got a massive stack now to get there, and we're hoping that 5 pounds of supporters, or 5 pounds of paper of supporters on his desk is going to be more impactful than just sending 1 or 2 letters of support. So we did really well this weekend. Probably got about 40 or 50 more signatures, and every bit helps. So
now those signatures, you guys, I know you guys were getting signatures for one of the initiatives too, as well, right? Or no?
Yeah, we were gathering signatures for the initiative as well, for Fair Access Missouri. There's been some signings going on all across the state, and that was one of the first events that we were able to start gathering some signatures. And we were pretty successful. We got just about as many signatures on the petition as we did for Trevor Saller. So
Very
for
cool.
the amount of people that came to the event, it was pretty exciting.
Man, that's activism at its best, man. I commend you guys. So what's on the? So I know right now it's winter and spring's on its way. What's on the horizon for Canna Convict Project over the next springtime?
You know, we're going to try to continue to spread the message, try to get out to as many events as possible, and, you know, just make people aware of what's really going on. There's a lot of people out there right now that don't think that there's still people locked up for cannabis. They just can't believe it. And, you know, it's you know, we obviously know what's going on. There's over 40,000 people, nonviolent cannabis offenders, locked up across this country, and a good portion of our population don't believe that. And so we're going to continue putting that message out there, continue letting people know, like, hey, these people are sitting behind bars, rotting away, while we're out here enjoying our lives and enjoying our cannabis.
Yeah, it is kind of strange that in Missouri we've had medical passed for a while now. Which in Missouri, just to be real about it, that's pretty. We got pretty decent laws for our medical marijuana program when it comes to how much you can possess and all this. We've got a lot of cannabis out there, and we still have folks that are in jail, which is really weird to me that we're moving on to an adult use and still don't have all these stamped out. So when we look at these changing laws, like that's kind of what we're looking for, right?
Right. I mean, I would expect it to be on any legalization matter anywhere in the country from here on out. You know, we know that the dangers of cannabis aren't what they've been portrayed as for the past 8 or 9 decades. We realize it's all been a lie. You know, we're changing our tone all across the entire country. Multiple states have legalized completely, and we still have people sitting behind bars. So, you know, we got to change that. Any legislation that comes forward for legalization, it needs to include the expungement and immediate release of our nonviolent cannabis convicts.
And that being the key, immediate release, because they've been there for something they shouldn't have been there for to begin with.
Yeah. I mean, that's what Canna Convict's calling for is 100% expungement, 100% release. That's your mission, right, Chris? What's the mission?
Absolutely. We're trying to get all of our nonviolent friends and family out of incarceration. We want to get them back on their feet, integrated back into society, and they definitely need to have a seat at the table if they want a seat at the table in the legal cannabis industry.
And there we're talking about jobs.
Then we're not doing it right.
Yeah, and there we're talking about jobs. We're talking about equity. We're talking about the same kind of opportunities everyone should have.
Well, absolutely. These guys and gals were our first manufacturers, our first dispensaries, our first cultivation facilities. They were providing medicine before it was legal to do so, and thank goodness for them, because how many people would have been suffering had they not been able to access that medicine?
Yep.
Absolutely. Ray, what do you have going on with Weed, Weather, and Whatever?
She's got a lot of weather coming.
I know. What do you got going on in your podcast this week?
Man, you know what? It's like unpredictable. I can't even predict it. But it is a full moon, so if everything's been weird, that's probably why. And
It
I think
has.
really we're going to be dealing with more of the ice. Everybody's worried about the snow, and I think it's going to be more ice. It's going to be a concern. So
But
be careful.
then, what's your weather? What's your temperature supposed to be like over there on Friday? Like back up right
Hey,
into the 40s
Steve,
and
she
stuff.
doesn't actually do the weather.
We're gonna like a steady drop from about 65 today to I think 9 degrees
Right.
on
Right.
Friday morning.
Right.
So
We're right behind you. But
yeah,
then,
you guys are about the same.
but then it's supposed to be sunny here in the mid 40s on Friday. So
it's gonna bounce right back. We're supposed
Right.
to be 60 degrees again
Right,
early
on
next
Monday.
week. So
Beautiful.
the roller coaster of weather, baby.
yup.
All right. Awesome stuff. Where can we find Canna Convict Project?
You can check us out at cannaconvictproject.com. You can check us out on our social media pages, Instagram at Canna Convict Project, or on Facebook at Canna Convict Project. If you know anybody that's incarcerated for a nonviolent cannabis offense currently, please reach out to us. We'd love to do whatever we possibly can to help. We don't know about anybody that's rotting away behind bars if you don't let us know, because there's no list out there that we can just go look up who's a nonviolent cannabis offender. So please reach out, cannaconvict at gmail.com. Give us all your information. We'll get to work on it and see what way we can potentially help you, and let's get your family member or your friend out of incarceration.
All right. And Ray, where can we find the Sass with the Grass online?
On the Facebook and on the YouTube, by the way, too. Hey.
Right on. That's Weed, Weather, and Whatever. We're going to take a quick song. When we get back, we're going to talk to Larry Stiffelman with Taste Buds Dispensary. Thanks for listening, y'all. We'll be right back.